In Balakandam, starting from the Balakandam, where you say someone also told, um, Dvigunam, that is their love is just doubling every day, starting from Balakandam due to their spiritual virtues. At the same time, because of their physical beauty, their love towards each other is doubling every day. This is starting in Balakandam. Now let's take Ayodhya Kandam next. This is their entire life journey. It's not like one day they loved each other, like Ajay and Divya, how I was saying. One day it was fine in social media, it was amazing. The love chemistry between them was amazing. The next day they start to fight. It was not like that. We have always been used to heavenly attributes. We have always been used to heaven, say, be it Valmiki Ramayana or be it listening to Anna's lectures. So we have never got the taste of what hell could be. So before going into love quarrel between Sita and Rama, sometimes we don't appreciate that we are actually in heaven. Or when we listen to something, we don't know that this is heaven, because from the beginning we are continuing to be in that heaven, or you continue to enjoy that heaven. So now this is a small role play maybe between, say, Ajay and Divya, who are the new aged couple. Okay, hey Ajay, I just posted this reel, okay, you and me as a couple, and I just tagged it at hashtag couple goals and hashtag sweet couple. And guess what? This just reached 20K views, and this just got 10K likes, and this has just gone viral. I'm just so happy. This is more happiest moment than our marriage itself. So this is just amazing. This just made my day. Oh, Divya, is it? Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, and you know what? Your friend has commented, we are the best couple in the world, and I'm just on cloud nine. And you know what? Even my friends have commented that they have not seen a couple like us. So, win win about everything. I'm just super happy about this. Oh, that's awesome, Divya. That's a great job. Kudos to you. But, Ajay, just wait a moment. I don't see that you have liked this reel. You have not commented this reel. Around 20K people has viewed this. Around 10K people has liked, and you have not done it. How is this possible? All these are peripheral. Like, why should I like it and show it to the world that, I like you? Always I like you, so I don't have to comment or like and show it to the outer world. Is that so? Are you sure? Yes, my dear. I'm very much sure. If that is the case, Ajay, if I can recollect, you liked your colleague's post, that is Ankita's post from last week, saying you look very nice. So there's no need to do that. Why did you do so? You just said it's very nice. So do you mean that this reel is not very nice? You're just blowing this out of proportion, Divya. I think it's high time we have to stop it here. No, just answer this. No. So you can like Ankita's post, you can comment on Ankita's post, but not on the post that I had posted, and 20K people have viewed that. Okay, I think I'm just stuck right now. Ajay likes the pic and he comments, I love you so much. Done. Are you happy? Oh, all this is just a formality, right? What is your problem? You asked me to like it, I liked it. If I like, it's a problem. If I don't like, it's a problem. So, what should I exactly do? No, I just hate this annoying attitude of yours, all right? Like, one time you do it with me like this, on the other person you do it something else. I mean, you're just a childish fool. What? Fool? You just called me a fool? I am not a fool. You are the fool. Of course, I married you. I'm the fool. Not only you're the fool, your parents are a fool, your entire lineage is a fool. Oh, that's just too much. Not my parents. So about your parents, even they are fool. Their entire lineage is a fool. Okay, okay. I think we are in a Ramayana conference, and let's just come to the heaven. Okay. So we just saw a bit of hell, right? So now, having seen the hell of what a quarrel could actually lead to, now if we are going to see the love quarrel between Sita and Rama, we will appreciate it a lot better because, oh my god, this is the highest standard of what an actual quarrel can be. So, now going into Ramayana, न चास्य महतीं लक्ष्मीं राज्यना शोभकर्षति लोककान्तस्य कान्तत्वात् शीतरश्मेरिवक्षपा. That Rama, the great Maharishi Valmiki, he just defined that can pitch darkness actually, dim the moonlight? Such was the face of Rama. Maharishi Valmiki, just few sargas before, he has described like that in Ayodhya Kanda. Okay. Now fast forward to 26 sarga, right? And then Rama enters, he sees Sita, and there is a conversation that is going to start for sure. He just sees her and he just puts his head down, and then he has never been like that. Sita just sees him, Rama, and something is wrong. She figures that out. Okay. And Rama is just standing there. He's sad. That face, even after hearing such a bad news, shocking news rather, that he has to go to the forest, even after listening to all those news, there was no change at all. But now, when he saw Sita, immediately his face changed, right? So that was the kind of relationship that they had with each other. Now, in this, Sita just starts talking this way, and Rama sees and starts saying various things. What does he say? He says, Sita, I just have to go to forest for about 14 years. In 14 years' time, I will be back. So till then, you just stay in Ayodhya, and Bharata will be the king. He will be made the king. So especially kings, don't talk high about someone else before such kings, because they might not like all those things. You revere all the mothers, you know that as your duty, and you continue to do so. Be a chamate kid, that's what Rama says to Sita, and I will just be back in 14 years. This is what he says. Sita patiently listens to all these things. He gives a list of do's, don'ts, all these things he says. She listens, okay, fine, he's saying. She's not going to say anything else. Now, there is a small background which we have to keep in mind. Okay, one thing is, he just revealed that sadness, and Sita has heard a shocking news. And now, further, what Sita is going to talk is just magnificent. What she says is, न पिता नात्मजो नार्या न माता न सखी जनः इह प्रेते च नारीणां पतिर्येको गतिः सदा न पिता नात्मजो Rama. So I think we went too much into the heaven side, so I just want to go to the hell side right now. Welcome to the hell, okay? Now, from the hell side, what would have happened if Rama just said, pack your bags, first pack my bag, we are going to the forest. From tomorrow onwards, you have to drop all these things. This ornaments and all is not allowed there. All this royal robes, nothing is allowed. Just come, we have to go to the forest, and for 14 years we are going to stay there. I don't know what we are going to get for food. I don't know what we are going to eat, where we are going to sleep. Nothing I know. Don't ask too many questions to me. Just pack your bags, let's leave. Now, this is one possibility. The other person in the same hell, we are still in hell, okay? The other person could have just told, who asked you to agree to go to the forest? Who asked you to agree to go to the forest? Why did your father say so? Why did Kaikeyi do so? All these questions would have come. But welcome to heaven, we are not in hell. Sita, I am going to 14 years forest. So you please take care in Ayodhya. I will come back very, very soon, because that was the kind of bonding and love that they shared with each other, that they always wanted the welfare of each other. And Sita also says that, Rama, it's not like, I can just go to Mithila and sit there and then come back when you are coming back. I also want to come with you. I will come with you, as Mani rightly said. I will go before you, and with my sari, I will remove all the thorns. This dialogue, if you go and say outside, there will be thousands of women who cannot digest this fact. They have to take some Digene or something to actually digest this fact, or some Bernol they have to apply. One small question: will you not do this for your guru? Will you not do that? Will you not do this for your friend? Will you not do this for your dear friend who has been with you for so many years? And will you not say, hey, there's a thorn there, don't go that side, hey, let me do this, let me help with you? Will you not say that? Fundamentally, husband and wife relationship is quite similar. In fact, they have to be friends first, so that they can share everything, their miseries, joys, everything. Samana sukha dukkini. I will share all your miseries, I will share all your joys as well. I take both in a positive way, says Sita. I take both in the same sense. So, I will go in front of you and I will clear the way for you. Let me also come. And I've also heard there'll be a lot of hill stations, no? There'll be hill stations there. There will be swimming pools there. I can take bath in swimming pools. There will be hill stations where we can probably hike, trek, and then we can have fun. Welcome to the hell. Okay? Hill station. We are going to Dandaka forest. We are not going to Ooty Kodaikanal, where you can say there's a hill station and we can stay there. Don't you know this basic thing also? That you cannot be happily living in a forest? That is not a hill station and it is not a swimming pool. How childish can you be? It's not a swimming pool. It will be a whirlpool where it can almost cause your death. It's not a swimming pool where you can swim happily. So, welcome to heaven. Sita, it's actually very difficult in the forest, ma, because there will be whirlpools there will be reptiles there will be a lot of insects. So, all this will cause harm to you. And at the same time, we have to take bath thrice a day, irrespective of the temperatures. It will be really cold. At the same time, the cold water you have to take bath. And we are living a hermit's life. So if we don't get food also, we have to starve that night and go to sleep. And food, do you think you will expect royal food and all? Nothing of that sort, because he is actually not saying royal food you will not get there. All those things he is not saying. Rama is not saying. So, keeping in mind, she is a Rajakanya. She was a Rajakanya. After getting married, also, she's a princess. She will be the queen in the future. She is used to the royal lifestyle. She is used to food being served by so many servants. She is used to royal ornaments. She is used to royal robes. But at the same time, he's not saying you're used to all these things, you cannot be without that. He's actually not saying that. He's saying that you have to starve. 3 times you have to take bath. Food, fruits and roots only we have to survive on. We cannot get proper cooked food and all. So all this will be very difficult for you, Sita. So that is why I'm saying you, dukkhamatovanam. It will be very, very difficult in the forest. You don't come. You stay here only. I will be back in 14 years. He's trying to convince some way or the other, but she is not saying. She is saying that Bharta's shadow is greater than heavenly pleasures. That is what she is saying. Padachaya sukha bhartuhu. So, I think the statement in Tamil we have one. Ramar irukkum idamdan Sitaikku Ayodhi appadinu. So, all these things would have obviously come from this. She's insisting on the same thing again and again, that I will come to the forest, I will come to the forest. Rama is saying, no, don't strain yourself. But Sita is saying that even my father's house is not something that I would want. I want to stay with you. I want to stay with you happily forever. This actually seemed like a quarrel, This is a very healthy quarrel wherein their constructive thoughts are coming into shape, where they are worrying for each other's welfare. He is saying that you take care, she is saying you take care. So, this is how heaven is, and this is how heaven will be as well. Now, Sita further says that Shuddhatman Prema Bhavati. Recognize me as your love. I am your life. Bhavishyami Vikalmasha, Bhartara Manugachanti, Bharta hi Mama Daivatam. Husband is my God, so I have to come with you. She is building her conversation, she is building her argument where she says, there was an astrologer when I was in Mithila, no, there was an astrologer who actually predicted that I will be going to the forest. I am waiting all these years that I will go forest with my wife. Now, what she's saying, she's not handling alone. She's now taking support of others also. Relatives are our support, right? Bandhus are our support. She's saying, all of them have told me, all of them have advised me that I have to go to forest when you are going to forest. I should also go as well. This is what she's saying. So bandhus, she's saying, bandhus have instructed me in all these ways. And very many ways she tries to convince. Now, welcome to hell, wherein Rama is saying that astrologers, but seriously, you believe in all these things? Someone will say something, all these things you are quoting as one argument, and I have to answer for that argument. You expect me to sit and answer for that argument? All these things I can't do. This is why I'm saying you will be a burden if you come to me in the forest. Don't come. You will be talking something or the other. Will I see whether an elephant is coming, or will I answer all this stupid talk of yours? And you will say, I want to go there, I want to go here, and I have to take you all those places. Will I do all my anushtanams, my daily prayers? I have to take care of me, I have to guard myself. Lakshmana also will be there. So all these things I will take care, or should I just think about you, how to protect Sita? You will be a big burden if you come. Thank God we are not in that hell. So Rama says that, no, don't do that. And he, in fact, replies to her, it will be very difficult if you come, because all these hurdles you have to cross in the forest life. Where Sita, she further says that, in fact, not only astrologers, even one gypsy, even a gypsy, scholar gypsy, even she has predicted. So I have to go to the forest because all of them have predicted this is going to happen for sure. I will come with you. Please take me along with you. This is what she says. And interestingly, Sita talks this way. She says, I will not be a burden to you. I will definitely be not a burden to you because I will take care of myself. She's saying that. At the same time, she's not saying I will be independent. I don't need you. Probably this is a hellish version, I guess. I don't need you. I can be independent on my own. I can survive on my own. All these things she's not saying. She's saying I will not be a burden. At the same time, the next shloka itself, she says that I have a wise guardian like you. I know that. So it's not like she's going to be immature or childish, but at the same time, she has a wise guardian. So she's saying, I have a wise guardian. That is why Bahu Ramasya Samshrita. So she has a wise guardian like Rama, where she can ask so many things and she can learn so many things from Rama and Lakshmana. So all these things she tries very many ways, and finally, nothing is working out. She told everything. She said that she will be fine, she will not be a burden, everything, but still Rama's love towards her is so strong that she actually, he is not ready to take her. Finally, she says, what will my father think of you, the unmanly? She says that word. And then she says, what will the other people, out of ignorance, they might say that he does not have the strength to take care of his own wife. He has just left her in Ayodhya and went. These people might have told that way, right? So she's saying all these people will say, all these people will make fun of us. Why do we need that kind of a situation? So let's not get into the situation. You have to take to me. Hell or heaven, it is only with you. At this And one more thing she says, I cannot live without you even for a moment. Okay, this is not coming out of the honeymoon phase of Sita and Rama's wedding, the so-called honeymoon phase. In Balakandam, starting from the Balakandam, where you say, someone also told, Dvigunam, that is, their love is just doubling every day, starting from Balakandam due to their spiritual virtues. At the same time, because of their physical beauty, their love towards each other is doubling every day. This is starting in Balakandam. Now let's take Ayodhya Kandam next. This is their entire life journey. It's not like one day they loved each other, like Ajay and Divya, how I was saying. One day it was fine in social media, it was amazing. The love chemistry between them was amazing. The next day they start to fight. It was not like that. Starting from Balakandam, probably next Ayodhya Kandam, this particular chapter itself is an example. Though there are a lot of other examples. The love they had towards each other. From Ayodhya Kandam, let's move to Aranya Kandam. In Aranya Kandam, where can we see Rama and Sita's love? That is also part of this lecture. So that place where the rishis do Sharanagati, and there is again another love quarrel between Sita and Rama happening. That is one case. Next one, Rama, he's asking a tree, where is Sita? He's asking a mountain, he's asking, where is Sita? He's seeing a stag, he's asking, where is Sita? He vrikshat vriksham pratan vansaha, tree after tree, mountain after mountain, he's going and asking, where is Sita? Where is Sita? If this is not love, then what is love? So in this case they are asking, Rama is asking. Next, if you move to Kishkinda Kandam, first sarga, entire first sarga, out of the separation of Sita, Rama is unconsolable. ஆடவர் உள்ளத்தை உருக்கும் வசந்தம் பெண்டீர் ஹிருதயத்தை ஏன் செய்யுமோ? What is Sita doing there? How is she suffering in the forest in spring season without me? How is she living? For me, it's so difficult. And look at these peacocks, they are happily there. And Sita used to echo the Sarasara Pakshi's voice and all. Now she is not here, the Sarasara Pakshi is here. But what is of joy to me? If this is not love, then what is love which Rama had towards Sita? This is Kishkinda Kandam. Now moving to Sundara Kandam. Sundara Kandam, the conversation between Sita and Hanuman, no one can talk like her. She's saying, your words are both ambrosia and pain to me. What is ambrosia? Rama is alive. That is ambrosia. That's like amritam to me. At the same time, Rama is suffering. That is pain for me. She herself is suffering in the first place. If I have to talk from a hellish angle, I myself am suffering. At least you are with your brother. I am with no one here. I am with all these terrific looking Rakshasis around me, taunting me all the time. And Ravana, who always, if he's bored, he comes and shouts at me and goes back. I have to reply to this fellow. So this kind of a situation she is in. She could have conveniently told that I am in a worse situation compared to you. Not in one place to Hanuman. At least Rama has Lakshmana. I am just suffering here alone. But he's saying that, she's saying, Rama is suffering, no? That is pain to me actually. I'm not able to hear those things. So that in Sundarakandam you are seeing this. So across, I think this should be for about 20 years, I guess, starting from Balakandam, if I'm right, with Sundarakandam, and of course Yuddhakandam, the war itself was for her. Around 20 years, this kind of a love, this kind of pure, unadulterated love, we can see in Ramayana. So now, why I'm saying is, she's saying in Ayodhya Kandam that I am not able to actually live without you. I cannot live without you even for a second. So you have to take. This is not some made up story like what #couple goals. This is pure #couple goals for with respect to Sita and Rama. It is not some namesake couple goals where every word of hers is truth and truth alone. What she has said, we can give the entire Ramayana as example. It's not that just to convince Rama at that particular point of time, he's just saying. So it's not like that. the entire journey we are able to see. So finally, Rama has no other option and he definitely wants to take her to the forest. Just that he was seeing her determination. So he was so happy and then he takes Sita to the forest. This is one love quarrel which we can see in Ramayana. One more case, the love quarrel where it happens is in Aranya Kandam. To give a very brief outline, what is the exact problem is that all the rishis in the forest have come, taken refuge in Rama, asking them to save from all the Rakshasas. All these Rakshasas are murdering those rishi, committing holocausts, being a big pain and a hindrance in their austerity. Of course, they are all big practitioners of austerity, so they themselves have the tapas, but at the same time, they are saying that they don't want to use that for one reason, because they can curse the Rakshasas. Their austerity will come down, and to regain all these austerities, it is a bit difficult because these austerities by in itself are difficult to practice. So they have all come and taken refuge in Rama. Rama has vowed to kill the Rakshasas. Now let us go to the hell side and let us see. Okay. So welcome to hell once again, where Rama comes and says all these things. Rama is saying, I'm going to kill all the Rakshasas. Why? Why all this unnecessary business? First of all, we ourselves cannot fend for ourselves in the forest. We ourselves are having so many things to do. We are worried about so many things. You said that I myself will be a big burden in the forest. Now, aren't all these hermits a big burden? So, in that case, what do we actually do? Why do you want to commit to all this unnecessary stuff? You first explain me. If this was the case, I'm not talking about Rama. Generally, I don't even want to use his name. So, generally, what the reply would be is, you mind your own business. Are you going to fight in the battlefield? No, right? I'm only going to go. So, you mind your own business. I will take care. I will take care of the Rakshasas. I know about that. So, but thankfully, we are in the heaven side. So, in the heaven, what happened is Sita, she is asking beautifully, she constructs the entire way. She's just Sedikirkan Tamil, she sculpted the entire chapter in delivering that exactly what is to be spoken, how to talk with so much of respect given to each other. Where Sita says that no one knows Dharma more than you. So I am not a person to actually teach Dharma. She's not saying I instruct you not to kill all the Rakshasas. She specifically chooses the words in such a way that I suggest that you need not take all the weapons in the hermit life. Once we go back to Ayodhya, you can return back to your Kshatriya life. That is always there. So while we are in forest, don't take all the weapons, and I suggest that we can avoid this. This is what she says. I suggest. It's not saying I instruct you, I order you. No. I suggest you can probably consider. And at the same time, you know Dharma better than anyone else. Consult with your brother as well. You can think over what is to be done, analyze the options available, and then you can choose the right course of action. Now, Rama, the way he replies to her, says that I am happy with your words. He's not like, you don't know anything. Don't keep saying such stuff like this. He, in fact, appreciates. He's so happy with her words. He said, I'm very happy with your words, which means that all these are an encouraging factor to the healthy relationship. I am very happy with your words. And further, he says that if you are not a well-wisher or if you are not a friend, then probably you would not have spoken all these words, because we can understand that only a person who has concern or who is your well-wisher actually comes and gives you suggestions and actually talks to you. So in that case, you have spoken like a true well-wisher. You have spoken like a true friend. So, and we come back to the same point, that how a husband and wife is a friend in the first place. Yesterday, when someone spoke about Mitra Bhava, spoke that how sacred friendship is. At the same time, Saptapadi is there for friends as well. Even the Vedic mantra says that husband and wife should be friends first, that they are friends. In Ramayana, if we take in Kishkinda Kandam, between Sugriva and Rama, they say that wealth is common between friends. It's not like your wealth, it is not my wealth. Pure, unadulterated friendship between two people, wealth is common. So when a husband and wife becomes friend in the first place, then what is my wealth? Then what is your wealth? When a friend itself has common wealth, then extending the logic of how a husband and wife would be. And here we can see, you have spoken like my true friend. You have spoken like my true well-wisher. This is what they do. And he was very happy with the words. And again, he explains. It's not like he said, he acknowledged her suggestion and he just left it at that place. It's not like that. He again explains the situation of how the hermits pleaded him and how the Kshatriyas have to protect without someone requesting. And now, when the hermits have specifically requested, then it becomes the kartavya or the duty of a Kshatriya to actually protect them. So, this is another case where we see the love quarrel between Sita and Rama. As concluding remarks, I got reminded of a Tirukural written by Thiruvalluvar, where he says, Anbum aranum udaithayin ilvazhkai panbum payanum adu. So, Anbum aranum, with love and with virtues, if a married life happens or continues, then its reward is that itself. Its reward and duty is that itself. So, with this, I would like to conclude this love quarrel between Sita and Rama. Sita Ram.
You have visualized how the Rama and Sita visualized their conversation, and in what context they want to continue their conversation, and beautifully you have analyzed throughout the entire Kandas. Have you observed that, right? It is a common practice that between husband and wife the quarrel will happen. How long it lasts is the question. Have you anywhere observed from the Ramayana the quarrel happens for 20 slokas or 30 slokas? How long it lasts?
So, in the first love quarrel, which I told you, it lasts for about 5 sargas, from 26 to 30th sarga. And the second love quarrel, which I told you, lasts for 2 sargas. So, this is, it's not like they are going to have a grudge that Rama spoke like this or like Sita spoke like this. They are not going to take to their grave. It's like it started, it concluded, they both agreed on it, and then the next sarga, you will have no trace of all these happenings at all. It will beautifully just pass off. 30th sarga, 31st sarga is in 30th sarga ending itself, it's a happy ending. They start donating and the quarrel ends very happily. Even in the love quarrel of the second slot which I told you in Aranya Kandam, even then they amicably end it, and the whatever next has to happen happens. So it is not like it is continuing and it lasts for days or nights or months together. They didn't speak with each other. It was not like that.
Yeah, thank you. And one more question is, right, in the Aranyakandam, we observed that Sita is not interested, we have come here to spend 14 years. Let us spend the 14 years and go back, right? Let us not get into other business like protecting the rishis. And she was initially telling that. And Rama was very much interested to protect them, right? So the very purpose of his coming to forest is to protect the rishis. That is very well known to us. And when those 14,000 Rakshasa hunting happened, right? There are two places where within couple of slokas she is doing alinganam.
Yes.
Right? Tam drishtva prekshamana sa bhartu kara tam drishtva shatru hantaram maharshinam sukhavaham babhuva krishna vaidehi bhartaram parishasuje. right? So even though we have difference of opinion, I think that is the only occasion where she did alinganam in open place, right?
It's true.
So are you able to correlate the kind of the thought process of Sita, and let us forget the quarrel, and the my husband should be very well, my husband should be protected, my husband should lead healthy life. In what way this quarrel has helped to increase their love? Are you able to correlate, or are they different?
Yes. So, in case of the first love quarrel, as we are able to see that she is actually fighting all this just so that, probably she's saying that I'll go in front of you and I will clear all the way for you, means I'll clear the thorns, means she's obviously protecting him. It's not, if he goes and stamps on a thorn, it's going to hurt him. She does not want that to happen. She is protecting him there. So, in all these cases, we are able to see that the quarrel itself were for the welfare of each other, as I told you. And one vital point is, it is for dharma's sake. She in fact says that you have your dharma of pitruvakya paripalanam, you have to follow your father, you please continue to do so. My dharma is to follow you, so I will continue to do that. So it's let us have it that way. So it is clear that they do it for dharma's sake in the first place, and by virtue of that, protecting each other, caring for each other, everything comes out.
I think in modern parlance, that was quite a hell of a ride, what you took us through. Very, very nice presentation. Both the episodes, what you had covered here, I think were quite personal love quarrels, so to say, right? So the question I had in my mind was, will there be public love quarrels as well? And if the answer is an yes, does the Agni Pariksha Ghatta qualify as one love quarrel? And what is your take on that?
Definitely, it is a public love quarrel. Even there, all the while, so many things happened which we have heard. And when Sita starts to circumambulate Rama, then she instantaneously feels something that is between the two of them. Normally, they have been together with so many years. So, and she starts circumambulating. She feels that there is something happening, and this is not something which she has to be. Till then, she is crying. Till then, she was crying, and so she realizes there's nothing to take personally. And then after that, it changes. So they had that dynamics whereby that love quarrel also war for the welfare of each other in the future.
I will add to that. Okay, actually, when she was walking for this towards Rama, thoda lajja irundhudu. Okay, அந்த லஜ்ஜையை ராமர் தான் பார்த்துட்டார். ஸோ அந்த லஜ்ஜையை எப்போதும் அவங்ககிட்ட இருக்கக்கூடாது. ஐ மீன் பர்மனென்ட்லி ஷுட் நாட் ரிமைன் வித் சீதா. ஹவு டு வி ப்ரொடெக்ட், டேக் த பிளேம் ஆன் ஹிம்செல்ஃப். ஸோ தட்ஸ் வாட் ஐ திங்க் ஹி ஹஸ் டன்.